Hello, my sexy muffins. I am back with another video, and this one I got inspired by. Basically, it was requested for a gender-neutral, non-binary listener to be dating Charlie Emily from the Silver Eyes novels. She is 19 or 20 in this. Yes, she is an adult, and also she is Yandere for listener, but also Henry Emily and William Afton are sort of dating each other and are going to be also Yandere for, well, I'm not going to make them dating actually. They're going to be rivals, but they have dated in the past. Yandere William Afton and Yandere Henry Emily, also Yandere for Charlie's partner. Now, if I mess up gender names and misgender things, I am so sorry in advance. Anyways, on to the disclaimer. Disclaimer, Charlie Emily is an adult in this. Thank you, and yes, she is an animatronic. She was unalived by William Afton after Henry broke up with William Afton, and no. This is going to be a slightly AU where the not Pizzaplex, sorry, wrong thing, where the pizzerias are still open. They never shut down fully, and they are a well business across of Utah, and all that good stuff. Like it's not a chain restaurant where there's multiple across the country, but there is the over across Utah. Across the few cities of Utah, where there is Fredbear's Diner, the first FNAF location, and Junior's, the second location. So yes, that's that. Anyways, on to disclaimer number 2. Disclaimer number 2, William Afton, Henry Emily, and Charlie Emily are not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Submit for fictional characters if fictional Yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it, or remember to separate fiction from reality and canon from canon. Thank you, and let's do this. So, you were sitting in the car with the move-in truck as you and your partner, well, your girlfriend, Charlie, go to move to your new home. You were moving to Utah so she could take on being her dad's apprentice and you William's apprentice. Well, you would both be working on under Henry, and Emily, and William Afton. You were both in robotics and you just graduated 6 months ago, and then you guys took a vacation where you became more intimate than ever. The thirst is real. And finally have settled down into a serious relationship. You're not engaged or anything, but you have decided when you guys were going to get your jobs at working for Charlie's dad and her godfather, William Afton, that you both would move in together and start officially living together as boyfriend. Well, sorry. I'm not used to saying partner. Sorry, it's weird for me. Anyways, as partner and girlfriend. So you were very happy. You guys made it to the restaurant first so Charlie could see your dad, who was going to be there late tonight getting everything ready for them. You rush in and suddenly there's a surprise party waiting for the both of you, saying, "Welcome home, Charlie," and your name. Now, Charlie did tell her dad about you, but you have never met the man in person. So you were a bit nervous. It's the late 90s, early 2000s, so you were a bit worried if William Afton would if Henry, sorry, it is 4:27 in the morning. I have 2 hours of sleep in the last over 24 hours. My brain is a little fuzzy. Anyways, you see Henry Emily walk over to his daughter and pick her up, spinning her around. "Oh, I missed you, Charlie," he says, and kisses her forehead. "Thanks, Dad, I missed you too. And this is your name, my partner," she says, taking your hand and leading her and bringing you over to her father. You wave your hand and smile. "Nice to meet you, sir. I am..." No, he says, staring at you for a moment, as if he's processing something, and he pulls you into a bear hug. You swear he sniffed your hair, but it must just be in your head. "Call me Henry. You are dating my daughter. It's only natural that you should call me Henry. That was weird. You looked at her and she just smiles, giving you the thumbs up behind her dad's back. Once that was done, it took a while for him to let go of you. He seemed to really like you, which was a good thing. You smile at him and he smiles at you. Finally, William Afton came and said everything was set for dinner, that he got the good recipes of pizzas out for the staff to cook. You didn't have to have the staff cook a special pizza, Dad, Charlie says to Henry. Oh, but my little girl's finally back in Utah, finally going to be working in the family business, and has brought such a handsome young man to be part of the family. You were getting serious weird vibes with the way that Henry put his hand on your shoulder and squeezed it. It was making you hella uncomfy. Anyways, Charlie decided to show you her friends and that she had when she grew up here, and you were pulled off. You were unaware that Henry Emily and William Afton were both watching you. William Afton had been staring at you intensely without saying a word, and Henry Emily, sorry, my tongue is twisting, was already smitten with you. Well, smitten is more like he was immensely attracted. He didn't know if he had feelings for you yet, but he was attracted to you, but it was wrong. You were dating his daughter. How could he feel such things for you when you were dating his daughter? But man, was that a tight butt you had. His eyes gaze over to his partner, well, his business partner. They're no longer dating. And he sees William staring at you as well. He felt a bitter feeling in his chest, and he adjusted his hands. He finally goes over, and the party starts. You were finally introduced to William Afton as he walks up to you. Hello, you must be Charlie's partner, he asks slowly, looking you up and down with a bit of an odd look. Yeah, I'm non-binary, you say and hold out your hand to him. And thanks for the gender-neutral term, you say with a smile. It's nice to meet you, William Afton. I've been following your work with Afton Robotics for a very long time. I would love to pick your... Charlie hit you in the gut with her elbow. Honey, we promised we wouldn't talk about work. Okay, you say, and kiss her cheek. Sorry, Mr. Afton. You were the reason I got inspired to go into robotics. You say and blush, looking away. It was like meeting your idol. I mean, Henry William. I am getting tripping over my words. Henry Ibley was very good as well, but Afton Robotics was what pushed you to go into robotics in the first place. You wanted a scholarship with them, but your grades weren't just good enough, and you had to study twice as hard to get by in the coding. You were not the best coder. Thank you. I would love to work with you. Since you're going to be working here as as mine and Henry's apprentice, I can show you a few things and get you up to speed on a few things. I would love to work on a private project with you. Your eyes lit up and you nodded your head rapidly. I would love that, sir. Call me William. You're going to be working with me very closely, so you might as well. You nodded your head, blushing more. You kind of had a boy crush on him. You were bi, but you did not think it was anything romantic, but you were very smitten with his talents in robotics. Charlie rolls her eyes and pulls you away. She didn't like how much William Afton made you blush. You were hers, god dang it, and she was not going to share you with that old man. Come on, honey, let's dance, she says. Oh, you know I don't dance, Charlie. Please, for me, she says, batting her eyes at you. And just like every other time, you fall victim to her cuteness and end up dancing with her, even though you almost stepped on her feet a couple of times. The party continues, and William and Henry kept a close eye on you. No one else noticed, but Charlie noticed. She thought her dad was just making sure that you were a good partner to be with her. But William Afton made her really on edge. She did not know why, but she felt very uncomfortable around William Afton. He never did anything bad or gross to her, but she always got this bad feeling about him, and she just did not trust him. You all continued dancing and having a good time. Everything was going smoothly, and soon the party died down. You guys get back in your car and get ready to go to the house. Luckily, it's not too late, so you can unpack the essentials and get into bed. The house was fully furnished as it was once once a house that Henry Emily had out in the woods near William Afton's home in the woods. It was the log cabin that he had for escaping way back in the day. So your dad's just gave you this house? Oh yeah, he gave it to me as a graduation gift. It might need a light dusting before we start, she says, and you nodded your head. And you guys sped off to the cabin, and yes, it did need a dusting. You guys got to work, but meanwhile, William Afton was in his office in the basement of his house, watching on the cameras that he had put into Charlie Emily's cabin. Now, he didn't do it to watch Charlie and Emily. He just wanted to make sure that that animatronic did not do anything. Yes, he knew Charlie and Emily was an animatronic after he unalived the original Charlie when she was a little girl. He wanted to keep an eye and make sure that Henry never tried anything. Henry had broken his heart once before, but now your name was here. Something about with the young person, and he fell so smitten with them. He did not fully understand the non-binary thing, but he would respect it nonetheless because it will get him closer to this person. This darling little bunny, was going to be his. Mark his words. Henry Emily, on the other hand, was in his bed, looking up at the ceiling. He could not get his daughter's partner's face out of his head. He grabs the pillow and covers his face, screaming into it. He's an old man and hasn't been dating in years, but something about this young person has finally awoken something in him, and man, he wants it. He wants it bad, and he is going to have it. Though he would hate to break his daughter's heart, so he's obviously conflicted on how he will do it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. This is going to be a bonus video that is in between the days of the votes video. So probably not before Valentino, probably after Valentino. I'm going to edit Valentino after I finish recording this audio. So today Valentino will be posted. Well, yesterday Valentino will be posted. Hopefully today this will be posted, if I get the timelines right. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Oh wait, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav. And thank you, Wicked Brony, for being my second patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Wicked Brony. And if there's any ideas that you have for this mini-series, comment them below, and I will do my best to do them, obviously. And I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Okay, so it's the secret outro. And if you were in this situation, dating Charlie, who's an adult, and you are an adult, and you were basically also being adult fun time attracted, two older men being adult fun time attractive, as you can tell, if you can tell from the cover image, and the title, that you are a bi listener, so you're obviously can be attracted to both or all genders, and really, yeah. So, anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.